Here I'm going to show you how to go about getting your royalties figured out for your Etsy shop. Just because again, we have to report quarterly royalties to all the fraternities and sororities who we print for. It's very important that it's accurate because, if they ever do come back and check in more detail and it's inaccurate, then that's when we could run into issues and lose licenses and whatnot. So it's very important to make sure that anything that you do here is very accurate, because if we lose licensing, then then you guys won't be able to sell Greek stuff either. So, but again, as long as we do stuff accurately, we have nothing to worry. So there's going to be 3 sheets. So you're going to export 3 months: October, November, and December from Etsy, because it's for the last quarter of the year, right? In March, you'll do January, February. No, in April, you'll do January, February, and March, right? But right now we're doing October, November, and December. So I'm just going to show you a quick, baseline thing. So we have the Etsy sold orders right here. So you're going to get these and you're going to copy and paste the data for all the months into here. So you'll do Etsy sold orders, and then below, you'll do this month, and then below that, this is December, then you'll do November, then October, right? And then you'll do the same thing for direct checkout payments. Copy. You'll do the same thing right there. Sometimes it takes a second to load because it's a lot of data. Copy. Then you go to Etsy sold order items. So, first thing is first, give everything a number. This is the number that stays. Number. Okay, you'll do 1. Then you'll do equals this plus 1. But you will make sure that all of these are in plain text. And then you will go all the way down. And then you can create a filter right here. So you can filter. You'll do create a filter. Scroll up to the top. See, you should be able to do. Oh, shoot. That's the problem. Okay. The problem is that I have my equation, right? So I switch it to Z to A. They get new numbers. So this is where it's very important you do Command C, because you see there's the equation. So you do that, and then you do that, and you do paste special values only. Now the equation's not there. So now I should be able to filter by. So, okay, for some reason, 1 it doesn't like, so I'm just going to make this 657. So they all show up in order. See? Z to A to Z. Okay, good enough. See? Perfect. So first thing is I will do 2 down. I will do this, Command Shift down, copy. And I will go over to combined. And then I will go to number. I will paste that. So again, these are all the stuff that we need. Okay? Date, order number, item description, etc. Right? So it's an order numerically, right? So this number here for 2 should always equal, this order ID should always equal, this name, etc. Oh, you know what? I might have done it on the wrong one. Yeah, I did it on the wrong one. We want to do it on sold order items. Sorry. Scratch everything. We're doing Etsy sold orders. These right here. Okay? Because we need to have the item name. So scratch that. So I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to do 1. I'm going to do 0. I'm going to do equals this plus 1. Then it'll, and then I'm going to go to plain text. And then I'm going to filter this down, data, create a filter. Then I'm going to filter Z to A, see if that works. Whoops. I messed up because I forgot to copy. I have to paste special values. Okay, now I'm going to do Z to A and A to Z. Yep, so by having the 0 up here and doing it, it works better. So I'm just going to do that, copy all the way down. It's probably the same thing, but I'm just going to copy to be safe. Yep, so all the way down to 756. Okay, so now that I have this in place, I'm going to get the date because you need the dates. Well, we'll do that last because see, we have the date here, right? Oh, we have the date here. We need the date right here. So, yep, we have present. We have the order number right. Order number. So again, we'll do the, so we have the quantity right here. Okay. So I'm going to say present, price, number of units present. We almost have the price. So we have the item. What is going on here? We have that. Let's see. I'm going to need to look a little more into the price because something is a little off there. We'll come back to the price at the very end. So we'll hold off on the price. We have, let's see, I said we have the order number right here. See? And yeah, so I'm going to go back to combined. I'm going to go to present. I'm going to go to customer and shipping postal code. You see, we have ship name, we have the name, ship name, and we have postal code. See? So we have present. And then let me do one more thing here. So we're going to do product categories. I'm just pasting this in. Okay, so basically here we need to figure out licenser. We need to figure out item description, item type, affinity product category. And then price we'll come back to. So step 1 is going to be, what I like to do is I like to create what I call a workbench, or just a place to work, right? So step 1 is copy this, because you need that workbench. Step 2 is, for here, I'm going to take the item name, take it on down here, paste. So again, we need to get the sorority name off by itself, right? So you need to look and see what at the start is, if there's anything that isn't a full sorority name. Okay? So let's see. Let me see what I can find. So there's going to be some stuff. I know there is from looking at it before, but trying to track something down. Oh, alpha O. So watch this. I know that's alpha omicron pi. So I'm gonna do, sorry, I forgot. I'm gonna do, click this column, do Command Shift H, do alpha O space. Make sure it's a space. Because if it's just alpha O with no space, then if it's for alpha omicron, right, it would also affect that. So it'd show alpha omicron pi micron omega, or something weird like that. So it wouldn't be right. So alpha omicron pi. So yep, it fixed 34 of those. So Fiji, I'm going to change Fiji to Phi Gamma Delta. Try Sigma. I'm going to change Command Shift H. Try Sigma to Sigma, Sigma, Sigma. DZ. I'm going to change DZ to Delta Zeta. As any more that I find, I would switch, because the more you find, the easier and quicker it'll make the next step. But once you've kind of scrolled through, you will move on to the next step. So we'll probably just go ahead and about call that good, even though I know I'm missing at least one or two. D phi E. So if you're ever interested, you could always go through and update your products to make sure that the first word is always the full sorority. So yeah, we'll call that good. So next step, I have this whole column right here. So I'm going to go to data, split text to columns. Right, here we go. You're gonna do it by space. And then see, it makes it go to columns. So again, so the first one is kappa, right? Then delta, chi. So, there's not going to really be any that are more than 3. So if you want to, you can go ahead and delete the rest of that, because, you have your 3 words, okay? So first step is you're going to go all the way over. You're going to create a filter. And you're going to go to A to Z, right? So again, you only want Greek letters, right? So I'm going to go ahead and start deleting anything that's not a Greek letter in this last column. So I go to the end of alpha. You know, I can get rid of these American, arched, athletic. Okay. Now I'm on beta. Now I can get rid of black, bold, bright, candy. Now I can get rid of these down to delta. Now I can get rid of dream and epic. I can get rid of everything. Flashy, floral, football, fraternal, fraternity. Gamma, golfer, got Greek, intrinsic. You gotta keep iota. Just. Kappa, kappa, kappa. Large mountains of. So here's something, you know, I see kappa. So that's just kappa, kappa, gamma. So I'm going to do kappa, then I'm going to do gamma. Then here is zeta, tau, alpha. That's just because that's, you know, their nickname. Kappa, alpha, order. You keep order. Alpha, sigma, pi, pi, beta, phi. Pi, pink. Oh, so here, alpha, omicron, pi. I'm going to keep that. Proud. Psi, purple. Radiating rainbow, keep rho. Shield, keep sigma. Simple. All the way down to tau. Theta. Touch. Trendy. USA. Vividly. Think all the way down. We'll be able to delete. Yep, perfect. So that should be good there. Now I'm going to filter by the next one. So again, it's very important that, you know, that you filter, because otherwise the numbers will get messed up. When the numbers should always equal whatever you were doing. So alpha, beta, chi, delta, epic, acacia. Oh, so that's because this is a single word house. So acacia is a one word house. So I'm going to delete that. Alpha Gam. So this should be Alpha Gamma Delta. Just a nickname. So that's just one I missed when I was going through and editing. Gamma Rho, Delta Gamma. So same thing. DG. This one I'm going to change it to Delta Gamma. Farmhouse, one word. Going to get rid of golfer. New kappa. New omega, epsilon. Omicron. Phi sig. Phi 6. It should probably be Phi sigma sigma. Striped. Farmhouse. Perfect. Ta. Theta. Upsilon. Z. Zeta. Okay, now I'm just going to do a quick F. Command F. Look for farmhouse. Okay, single. Okay, perfect. Now I'm going to check acacia. Those are the two, one word. Perfect. Okay, so now the next step is you need to combine all three of these into one word, into one row. So I'm going to do equals, click on that, then do and, quotation marks, space bar, quotation marks, and C, and quotation mark space, quotation marks, and this one equals. So then now that equals that. See? Now I'm going to drag it all the way down, or you can, or if you rather, you can press this, but it won't always go. So I don't know if, yep, so it only went some of the way until there. So that's why it might just be easier, just to drag. I find that easier sometimes for some reason, all the way down to here. So again, remember, these are equations, right? So, if you delete something, right, it messes up, right? So remember, copy, Command C, and then you're going to paste special values. So now you don't have an equation anymore. So you can, delete these columns because they're no longer important, because you already have it. You can delete them, and then it stays, right? But now we need to get it back in numerical order. So I'm going to go down. I'm going to do data. I'm going to do to remove filter, data, create filter. Back up to the top, Command Shift up. Okay, now you got to get this back in order to be number one, because remember, 1 kappa delta chi, 2 sigma sigma sigma, right? Here, so you have to have them because you can't have it be messed up, otherwise the data will be all messed up. 1 kappa delta chi, 2 sigma sigma sigma, okay? So what I'll probably just do here is, I'll just keep it all in one spot. So I'll just go ahead and, do sorority name. So I'll just go ahead and copy this back over. So I'll just do this, Command Shift down, okay? Copy, Command C. Put it right here, okay? Command Shift down, perfect. It's on the right, it's on the same line, so we're good there. Next thing is I need to get the, you know what? We'll do the item type and the affinity product category. So this is going to be 18,000. This is going to be 64,000. This is going to be 18,500. This is going to be 24,000. Okay. So the next step is we're going to, we're going to get the, where are we at? Variations. Okay. So I'm going to create workbench 2. Okay. So we're going to get these variations. So I'm just going to copy this. Command C, Command V. Okay. Over here, same thing. Command C, Command V. So first thing, I'm going to do similar thing to what we did before. So I'm going to do Command Shift H, and I'm going to switch out sweatshirt for underscore sweatshirt underscore. I'm going to do the same thing for hoodie. I'm going to do that for hoodie. Oh, did I just do that twice? Okay, perfect. Now I'm going to do the same thing for, let's see, here we have unisex for t-shirt. Replace all. Perfect. I'm going to find long. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do Command Shift long. Oh, whoops. Long sleeve, replace all, done. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do data. I'm going to do text columns. I'm going to switch this to custom underscore. So here, see, this, you should have all of these youth. Oh, so I'm going to go back and switch out youth for underscore unisex underscore, I believe. Okay, so we'll try this now that we got that youth in place. So we'll do that, and then we'll do data. We'll do split text to columns, custom underscore. So these should all be here now. Yep. So again, if you're ever unsure, you just click on the top one, press Command Shift down, because it'll go until there's no data. So here it goes all the way down. See? So I'm gonna go ahead and do Command C, and I'm gonna go ahead and put that here as well, because I'm gonna do this and switch out. I'm gonna go to the here, right? So I'm gonna do, this is sweatshirt, this is unisex, this is hoodie, this is long sleeve. Okay, so I'm gonna change out sweatshirt for 18,000 here. So I'm gonna do, I'm gonna change out sweatshirt for 18,000. Okay, I'm going to switch out hoodie for 18,500. I'm gonna switch out long sleeve 24,000, and I'm going to switch out unisex for 64,000. So these should all be, so these should all be a number now. Perfect. I'm gonna do the same thing here, except this time I'm going to, do this sweatshirt, crew neck sweatshirt. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna switch out sweatshirt for crew neck sweatshirt. Okay. And then I'm going to go to do the same thing here for unisex, switch out for this. So I'm going to do unisex, that. Okay. And then I'm going to go to sweatshirts, hooded sweatshirts, and I'm going to do hoodie for that. And I'm going to do the last one, long sleeve, for this. Whoops. Cannot spell. There we go. Okay, so these should all be here. So looks good. We never change the order, so we don't have to filter because it's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I'm going, so these here are the item type and affinity product category. So I'm going to go ahead and do right here. I'm going to go ahead and do item type and affinity product category. Product category. Okay. So I'm going to go to Workbench 2, and I'm going to Command Shift over, Command Shift down, Command C, copy, back here. Right here in this top cell, Command V. Okay, make sure that, hey, these all still line up at the bottom. We are good. See? So we're good there. If you're ever not sure, you can quickly look here, like 18,000, that sweatshirt. Here's sweatshirt. Okay, here's shirts. Here's 64,000. Here's sweatshirt. That, right? You can do look at hooded. You can go over here and look to see, hey, if you're ever not sure, you can go and you can find the here. You can see it says hoodie right here under variations. Okay, so let's see. So we have, this is done. Okay, so let's see. So the next thing is we need to do the description. So I'm gonna do, this one's more the most pain. So I'm gonna do Workbench 3. So I'm going to copy this, Command C, over here, Command V. Then I'm going to do the same thing here, Command C and Command V. So basically, trying to get rid of most of this crap. We just want it to just be the very basic. So I'm just going to start deleting stuff that I know are nicknames, right? So alpha O space nickname. I'm going to delete that with just nothing. That deletes it, right? I'm going to do kappa sig. I'm going to show you why. Because, so to try to do the nicknames first, because for example, right? Let's see. Let me see an example. So for example, if I were to delete everything that said let's see. Okay, let me see if there's an eta. No, there's not an eta. Alpha, beta, gamma, delta, epsilon, zeta, eta, theta, iota, kappa, into mu, xi, omega, pi. Let's see. Well, I guess I don't have a good example, but basically, say I was going and I was deleting all of the letters, right? Like alpha, beta, gamma, delta, epsilon, zeta, eta, theta, right? So for example, if I were to delete eta, right? Eta, right? You see there's zeta, 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 theta, right? I press replace all, press OK, right? And see, it just partially deletes. So that used to say zeta, but now it just says z, right? So that just says th. So the trick is to delete these smaller ones first, right? So that's why I was deleting the nicknames like Kappa Sig, right? Or Alpha O, right? So I'm going to press Command Z to bring that back. So, the trick is just kind of take a look through and just kind of see like what all seems easy to delete. Let's see. So like one thing I will do is I'm going to try to delete all the last part. So like the wordings and the numbers. So I'm going to go here. So the best way to do that is to do 0G to delete the G's. So I'm going to do 1G, 2G, 3G, 4G, 5G, 6G, 7G, 8G, 9G. Then I'm going to just go ahead and delete all the numbers. 1, 2, 3. You see how it's deleting all this end parts here? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Okay. And then let's see if there's any other nicknames you can think of, like AOPI. That'd be a good one to get rid of. AZD would be a good one. Mostly just looking for like the smaller ones that'll be harder to find otherwise. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go and start deleting the different, I'm gonna delete, for example, make sure you delete like sweatshirt before you delete shirt, right? And t-shirt, otherwise, it'll just say sweat. So I'm gonna do sweatshirt, the trick is to do the longer ones. T-shirt, to do T-shirt, I'll delete crew neck, I'll do shirt now. I'll do sorority, hoodie, I'll do big and little, like big, little, I'll do big, I'll do little, I'll do reveal, I'll do gifts, and then I'll do gift as well. Now I'm going to start deleting the words. I'm going to do the longer ones. I'm going to do alpha. I'm going to do beta. Alpha, beta, gamma. delta epsilon zeta. I'm gonna wait to do eta because otherwise it'll mess up theta. So I'll do zeta, I'll come back to eta, I'll do theta, zeta, eta, theta, iota, kappa, lambda. I'm gonna wait on mu and nu, I'll come back, I'll do xi, omicron, pi, I'll come back to pi, rho, sigma, ta, upsilon, phi, chi, psi, omega. Okay, then I'm gonna go to alpha, beta, gamma, delta, epsilon, zeta. I'm gonna do eta now. Zeta, eta, theta, iota, kappa, lambda. I'm gonna do mu. I'm gonna do mu space, just, you know, in case it's in a word. I'm gonna do nu space, in case it's in a different word. Nu. I'm gonna do pi. I'm gonna do pi space, because some of these say like pink, right? So like, I don't know, like there's some that say pink. Oh, yep, all pink, right? So if I just do pi, you know, if I just do pi, right, it changes that. Now it's all in K, right? But like, you know, we don't want that, right? So I'm gonna do this. Instead, I'm gonna do pi space. So now all the pi's are gone. Now I'm gonna get rid of, you know, K dash, you know, K dash D, like right there, see? I'm gonna get rid of bid. I'm gonna get rid of day. I'm gonna get rid of idea. I'm gonna get rid of apparel. I'm gonna get rid of space, G space. That's probably from G phi. Get rid of tri-sig. Actually, I'm just gonna get rid of tri. Then I'm gonna get rid of sig. Delt, farmhouse, acacia, Fiji. So I forgot about Fiji. I'm gonna do the. I'm gonna do space APO and then space AO. I'm gonna do rush. I'm gonna get rid of Greek. Get rid of the dash or underscore. Get rid of recruitment. Get rid of KD. Get rid of right here, space S space. Get rid of the straight up and down line. Get rid of men, initiation, letter. I'm going to get rid of mother. I'm going to get rid of DG. Probably get rid of letters. I'm gonna get rid of GAM. I'm gonna get rid of AO. AO pi. Get rid of space L space. Or space pi space I space for like right there. Get rid of KD. Get rid of co-ed. Fraternity. Get rid of dad. For. Father. Pike. DZ. top. Her space 80 space OA space. Probably get rid of trendy. So you see how we're getting rid of a lot of the stuff. I'm going to get rid of ZTA, president, officers. Let's see. If I just get rid of mom. I'm going to do girlfriend, outfit, merch, family life, family life, TKE, ATO, COMT, that meant comfort, for comfort colors. Colors, I'm gonna get rid of colors. I'm gonna do space, A space, space, O space. Comfy. I'm gonna get rid of space, E space. Get rid of DE, XO, new, member, just member, see about that. Nope, none. KA, frat, ORR, for Kappa Alpha order. Get rid of DG, sweater, get rid of Christmas sweater, just sweater now. Space, PP space. I'm gonna do founding and get rid of founding. Anniversary, employee, space, P space, DU, space, AD space, AGD, DZ, SAE, space, EP, for SIGEP probably, jacket, pullover, do space, AD, do DTD, delta top delta. This is gonna be perfect, but you know, just do a quick look through and just see KKG, preppy, D dash. I'm just gonna do dash. Space, A space, A I'm gonna do AE. I'm just gonna get rid of new. I'm gonna do new. That probably stands for new member. Get rid of gear. But yeah, you kind of get the point. Just do it quick. I'm gonna do space R space. AST. ASA. Get rid of sun. Almost done, I promise. Now I just gotta hope this recorded okay. Otherwise it'll be fun to re-record. KK, so space, KK, space. Okay, here we go. So I think we're done. So now, the last thing I gotta do, gotta get rid of all the weird spaces. You gotta do one space, two space, with one space. Because no spaces, you'll have no space. It's gonna be a problem. But you need to have, so then you see, it brings it better, a little bit better. So fewer each time. Now on this 748 updated, 473. So now we are good. And we didn't update the numbers, so all we do is, we go here, and we can put that right here. So we can put name. And then Command Shift down, Command C, workbench. Nope, right here. Sorry, workbench 3, Command C. And we'll put it right here under name. Nope, that was inaccurate. Yeah, we'll put it under name. Okay, so yeah. And then we will come back to the price. We'll deal with that last. I'll send I'll send one more video on that once we get the rest of this stuff here in place. So what we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and drag combined over here so we can get everything we need. So we can get licensor. So that'd be capital right here. Command Shift down, Command C. Right here, I would do Command V. Okay. Date. Command C. Date, Command V. Order number, that would be somewhere over here. Right here, Command Shift down, Command C. Command. So next thing is the item description. So that'll be the name that I just did right here. Athletic Preppy, Command Shift down, Command C, Command V. Item type and affinity product category. I'm going to copy both those over at once because they're right next to each other. We have our type and category. Command Shift down, Command C. Make sure it's all there. Command C, combined, paste. Customer is you gotta go to the shipping one, not the buyer. You gotta go to the ship name. Command Shift down, Command C, combined, customer, shipping postal code. It's gonna be zip code, Command Shift C, Command C, Command the number of units is going to be number of units right here, quantity. So again, don't worry about the price yet. This is inaccurate. We will return. No need to worry there. We will figure that out here in a jiffy. So number of units. So yeah, we have everything but that. So yeah, we're going to get to this point and then we will chat in more detail. Again, very important. These numbers, very important. We need to make sure it all stays the same. Very, very important. So if you have any questions, let me know. But it's very important that, the data all stays together because, if this gets off, if one of these steps here, under the, in the workbenches, like, if we forgot to filter and, workbench 1, for example, these would have all been off. It would have messed up all the data. So if you have any questions on this or are confused, please let me know. But again, it's very important that, we get this accurate just because, it's what we report. And if we ever get audited, we need to make sure it all matches up. Yeah, these are just the fields we need. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.